She's probably not talking about taste. I bet she doesn't mean fire tastes sweet. I know of a lot of people who like me to explain jokes. I know this isn't really a joke, it's just regular dialogue, but just for anybody out there, I bet tasting fire probably isn't what she was going for when she said sweet there. Really gonna break it down. Alright, well, we're done here. I didn't find anything, did I? I found a place to sit, and I tagged some graffiti. And we got a view at the fire. I know this game likes to take in the scenery sometimes, but it's like, there ain't nobody out there playing this game for the graphics, you know what I mean? Alright, let's keep going. As long as this isn't as bad as the bottle mission. It took me 10 fucking years to find the bottle or find the bottles.
These magazines are so gross. Who would look at this?
What do you mean? You could almost see a full titty.
I'm still looking, but it's only because I'm so fixated by how weird it is.
Chloe trying to not admit she's a lesbian when she's got the early stages of lesbianism. I say it like that. It's not a disease. Please don't think it's a disease. But Chloe's a fucking lesbian is what I'm trying to say. And she's in denial right now. And there's nothing wrong with being a lesbian. And come out when you're ready, kids. I know I'm not ready yet.
I know one fire that doesn't need any poking.
The fiery love between ourselves and Chloe. Oh, the fire on the mountain. Yeah, you're right. The fire Chloe started. The fire Chloe started in our heart. Oh, no, we're not a lesbian yet. Hold on. We'll get there eventually. Benile. Alright, how do I turn that shit off? Really ain't trying to get my YouTube video taken down, so we're just gonna... There we go. We get in there. We get in there. I know we get in there. I will get in there. If not now. Soon. I can hear my cat being a fuck right now.
Now this is a Vortex Club I wouldn't mind joining.
Communism, atheism, free love. Be whoever you are as we eat, drink, and merrily say fuck you to Reagan and his oppressive capos. How old is this shit? Oh, class of 81. Why do I feel like the class of 81 wouldn't be that accepting of communism and atheism? Interesting. Christmas lights. Oh, we're rolling up. We're rolling up on the season.
I don't have a place where even Christmas looks depressing.
Aren't all cats fucks? Yes, the one cat that I thought had my back has now peed on me twice when I try to take him from my mother's place. I try to take him from my parents' place, and I go to load him back up. He's peed on me 2 times in a row. He was the one cat I was cool with. The other cat's just a shit.
4 or something.
Bachel and Blowy are lesbians. Fucking lesbians. And I still got love for the streets. I looked at that. That is the toy robot. I'm going to loop around this way. But I prefer dogs 100%. I mean, no, my dogs chew shit up. My dog's still kind of an asshole, but not like the cats.
This might make the perfect cover for that torn seat.
Here's the deal. If you ever thought about getting a cat or a dog, cats are very low maintenance and very, very low reward. You know, clean the litter box out once every day or two, right? Depending on how many cats you have. Clean the litter box out once every day or two. Keep food and water in their bowl, and they'll fucking remind you if there's not food or water in their bowl. For the love of fuck, they will let you know. That's pretty much it. Sometimes they'll let you pet them. Sometimes most of the time they'll be like, hey, fuck off, buddy. I'm doing my own thing, right? Cats are very, very low maintenance. Cats are very, very low reward. Unless they're shitheads who keep pissing in not the litter box, and then you got a bad one, and the only choice is to take it out and old yeller it in the backyard. But other than that, dogs take some maintenance. You have to ignore a cat because they're not gonna like you. You can't ignore a dog, even if you keep the dog fed and watered, and even if you take him for a decent walk every day. You can't ignore a fucking dog because it'll fuck with their head. They'll go nuts. They need the attention, right? But they'll love you back. Oh my fucking god, will they love you back? You know what I mean?
I guess I'll never ride one of these again. That's so awesome.
School buses suck on the high key. Did I miss the truck? I missed the truck! We're not aiming for the truck! Where's the truck at? What old? I said old yeller it, not old yellow it, and it was a joke. Old yellering it would be to take it out back and fucking shoot it. That was a joke. I didn't mean that. Don't go shoot your cats.
I'm all smashed out. For now.
For now. Oh, I got the fix for this.
Right, you. Show him a real Thundershot.
Fucking hell, man.
I fractured my ankle yesterday, but this stream is making me feel better. Smile. Life is #relatable.
JD Dog, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Thank you for the 27 months in a row resubscribing. How'd you fracture your ankle, man? What happened? I fractured my leg once as a kid. I had my arm pulled out of its socket. I think I told these stories before. The arm out of the socket's the only funny one, the only one worth mentioning. Thunder, I wanted to ask you something. I've been watching some of your old playthroughs and was wondering what's your favorite playthrough on your channel.
Shopping cart.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle,
It's like one too.
Banjo-Kazooie,
That's if it ever does drive, which seems questionable.
Life is Strange 1 was really good. I don't recall many hiccups with Life is
Still.
Strange 1. And Before the Storm's going really swell.
How sweet would that be?
I'm trying to think. Do you guys have any favorite playthroughs? You can answer this on YouTube as well. On Twitch, on YouTube. Do you guys have any favorite playthroughs I've done ever? It can be Dragon Ball or not. It doesn't matter.
Bryce, it's Frank.
Oh. Hey, Frank. What's up?
Yeah, just checking in to see how you're doing.
Ooh, Glazed. Glazed was fucking stellar.
Listen, we've got
I forgot about Glazed.
discuss. Where can we meet?
What about? Oh, like drugs?
Drugs?
Bryce,
I'm hanging out in the junkyard, north of town.
the junkyard. That's great. Stay there, I'll see you.
The race with Danny was also a lot of
Okay.
fun, but it was kind of one-sided for me to
And
call it a favorite.
Frank, after you hang up, are you going to smash your phone, like in the movies? And if so, can I smash it?
Trust me, Bryce. If I ever have to smash anything, you'll want nothing to do with it. I'll see you.
Yeah, it's funny because he smashes Rachel, but we want everything to do with Rachel, you know what I mean? Did we ever get an answer from JD Dog on how he fractured his ankle?
Time for a hard-earned smoke break.
I'm waiting for the update on that. I was playing soccer. I took a nasty fall. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Now let's get back to what this stream's really about. Me. I'm going to tell you guys a story about... I can't keep a straight face some of the times when I go on my bullshit. I'm gonna tell you guys a story about how the 2 times I fractured and broken bones. One time I was like 4 or 6, somewhere in there. I think my little brother was born around then. I think he was a baby. I would have been 4, 5, or 6. The fucking Lion King was on, and I was dancing like a goddamn moron, and I fell off the chair and I fractured my leg. It was in a cast for not very long. Only fractured it. I remember I was on a tiptoe, and then I just came down hard on my leg, and I couldn't really walk. So it was like, guess it's time for the hospital. I got my fucking leg patched up. That one's not very exciting. The other one is my arm, and I think I've told the arm story before. I was like 6 months old, and it's funny because we still give my mom shit for this. I was like 6 months old, and I could kind of stand, if I was leaning up against something. So I was standing out in the living room with my mom, who loves me very much, by the way. Standing up out in the living room with my mom, leaned up against the couch. I think I was looking at the couch. I was leaned up against the couch, right? Now the story my mom tells is that I was starting to fall, okay? And I was falling, and to keep me from falling, she reached over to grab my arm. And when she reached over and grabbed my arm, she's like really good at being a parent and stuff. She still watches kids this day. When she reached out to grab my arm and she pulled on it, pop, little baby arm fell out of its socket, right? Just like right there. She went to go pull my arm to keep me from falling, is the story she tells. Just pop. There goes my little baby arm. Now it's out of its socket. So they had to throw my arm back in. It's broken, but they had to like pop it back in, but it was also broken, so they had to pop that shit back in. The story that, because me and my mom were the only ones there, obviously I don't remember it. The story that my uncle guesses happened, what he thinks the real story would be, is that there was a Days of Our Lives marathon on, and instead of me falling over, because I could barely stand up, I probably was reaching for the remote by accident, because I'm a little baby, I don't know any better. I probably reached for the remote, and my mother did not want me to ruin the Days of Our Lives marathon she was watching, because we didn't have DVR back then. If you missed a second, you just fucking missed that second. It's gone. See ya. She wasn't going to tape the whole thing. She'd have to change out the VHS every hour, right? So when I go for the remote, she's like, get away from there, and then pop, out goes my little baby arm. Either way, popped out my little baby arm, and I still have a really, really tiny cast somewhere. Somewhere in, like, it's in, like, the Hope chest or something at my parents' place. But I still have the, still a little baby cast. I need to fix those emotes. Those the T-Shot and Bird as are fucked up, and those are entirely my fault. I'm gonna fix those one of these days. I couldn't do it when we were gone, because we were gone. But yeah, those are the times I've broken bones. They were all so far gone ago, I don't remember them. I have a fucked up shoulder now, but it's not broken, so it's not even the same thing. Hey, Nerf Cat, how you doing? Graffiti? Don't mind if I do.
You only get one chance to make a first expression.
I don't think that's how that goes. Let's be mystical. I think the true Chloe answer would be frightening. Let's be mystical.
The eye sees all.
Anyway, where were we?
Looking good, Robobulb.
Tell me the horn works. Hello, Tanner Banner. How are you? Chocolate-covered meth-covered cigarettes. There's a really old Stephen Colbert reference from the Colbert Report. He was making fun of cigarette companies who obviously market their cigarettes to kids. And every time he would hit this advertisement button, it would do another cigarette advertisement for kids. And the first time he hit it, it's like, cigarettes. And then the second time, it's like, chocolate-covered cigarettes. And then the third time he hits it, he smacks the button, it goes, chocolate-covered meth-covered cigarettes. I don't know why that stuck. I don't know why that stuck in my head. Am I replaying it? No, Nerf Cat. This is Before the Storm, and this is Before the Storm episode 2. So I'm probably going to over-explain to you a lot of things you already know. So sorry for the mansplaining, but just for everybody in chat in general. There is the first game, Life is Strange, that came out. And that game's been out for a couple years now. And then this is Before the Storm. And Life is Strange Before the Storm came out, episode 1. Get rid of the copywritten music that I have to talk over so my video doesn't get unmonetized. This is Before the Storm. Chapter 1 just came out like 2 months ago. It's a prequel. It's a prequel to Life is Strange, so it happens before Life is Strange happened, and Chapter 2 just came out while I was gone at TwitchCon over the weekend. Oh, it came out on Friday. Chapter 2 came out on Friday, and I haven't got to play it yet. This is my first time playing it, so I'm not replaying it. This is the new. It's so weird when you have a new prequel, but this is the new one. And there's only 3 chapters, so we're pretty much going to be past the halfway point when this is over. That's what happened.
Shit. I slept all day.
Fuck is Bachel? Oh, we're in a drug trip. Those actually were meth-covered cigarettes. What do you know? TwitchCon was amazing, Matthew. I answered a lot of the questions at the beginning of the stream, but if you're still around at the end of the stream, I'll probably answer more. Probably go back and talk about TwitchCon, because I haven't really got to lay into it yet. I had to talk over the copywritten music there. Sorry, guys. Didn't want my video taken down. Sir, please walk away from the camera. You're breaking the camera. So, the fire got a little closer. But where is Bachel? We're also supposed to meet with that dickhead Frank. Billiam? I feel like this is a metaphor for every choice you're really given in life. Do you want the fire? Or do you want the steak? Go up to see My Broken Bone Story. It's a doozy. I have brittle bones and can't walk, so a few years back I flipped my wheelchair onto its back, causing my right leg to smash into the joystick box, snapping my femur clean in half. What the fuck? Hold on real quick. You know, we could go to the bigger one. I bet it would cook the marshmallows faster.
Dad? What are we doing here?
I lived. About how I look at anything. Okay, Dad, not much of a talker.
I wonder if it burned like this the day.
Oh, this is the car that he got in the accident in. This is really fucking with me.
I miss him so much.
And nothing else I can look at here. We'll just try to talk to him again.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Yeah, probably wake the fuck up before you burn to death, you hippie.
Dad?
I meant to look at the raven? Oh, fuck it. Let's get to cooking. The marshmallow's burnt to hell and it's still in the fire, yeah. Get to roasting. Now let's go and open up this marshmallow roast session. Hey, David. Not David. Billiam. Hey, Billiam. What are those? Oh, shit. Where'd you get those shoes? 1989? What the fuck? No, I'm just kidding. That's not the kind of roasting session we're having today. This is our father. He's passed away. We're talking to his spirit, but he's not talking back. Very serious.
Amazing, isn't it? I can't look away.
Sure.
Don't pretend you're not mesmerized too.
I'm mesmerized by the fact that you're fucking dead. That's what I'm mesmerized by. Do me a favor and click that pin
See?
rapidly for a few
You're
seconds.
so drawn to it, you don't even realize the danger.
Danger?
It's a good pin.
Fire blinds us, just like darkness. But darkness blinds with absence, with loss.
What does fire blind with?
Beauty. But sometimes, there's a greater beauty yet to come.
Incredible.
Is that a Rachel and then Max metaphor?
Fire is jealous, Chloe. It wants all the beauty for itself. That's why you need to be careful.
Careful of what?
Of getting burned.
Well, this is real fucked up.